Kelly, and today I wanted to share with you my December TBR. And I've just found that since we have been living in this smaller condo that we just moved into recently, it is hard for me to find a time and place to film because, you know, we have one shared living space. My husband works from home, you know, 2 kids. So Eliza is joining us today because my husband and daughter are out for a father-daughter breakfast. So this is about as good as it gets. And we have the washing machine in the background, but like I said, this is as good as it's gonna get for now while we're living here. And normally when I do a TBR, since I'm a mood reader, I do horrible TBRs because I put way too many books on them. Like last month, I think I had 22 books in my TBR video. And I did read, I've already read 11 and I'm like halfway or so done with 2 more. So that's not bad. I mean, I got through at least half and probably have a couple more. But this, for December, I'm going to keep it at a reasonable amount because, you know, you get the holiday coming and because, might sound cheesy, but in December, I watch a lot of Hallmark Christmas movies. It's just something I do every December. Just puts me in the holiday spirit. And so that means I'm going to be watching more TV than I normally do, so I might not have as much reading time. So I have kept it pretty manageable. There are 4 main books that I'm going to be reading, and they're all buddy reads. And so, first of all, every month now, I do some buddy reads with Murphy Napier and her Patreon group. And so those are group buddy reads that we all vote on. And for those, I am participating in both of them this month. And the first one we are doing, both of these I have on reserve at the library, so I don't have the physical copy. So I'll show you a picture. So the first one we're going to be doing is The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand. And that is a retelling of A Christmas Carol. And I don't know anything else about it other than that it's a retelling of The Christmas Carol. And since it's December, I thought it'd be a fun read. And then the other one that we're doing through that buddy read is Vengeful. Man, I can't speak. Vengeful by VE Schwab or Victoria Schwab. I can't remember what name she uses for that book. And that is the second book in the Villains duology, I think it's called. And the first one was Vicious, which I just read last month and really loved. And I did that with the buddy read, and we all decided that we wanted to continue and read the second one together. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to read that one. So those 2 are with my buddy reads. And then I am doing 2 more that are kind of individual buddy reads. The first one is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. And I am reading that one because since I am reading a retelling of A Christmas Carol, I figured I should read the original classic first. And this is such a short book, I don't think I'll have any problem reading this. We're scheduled to read it, I think, in 2 to 3 days. I can't remember what our schedule was, but it'll go by really fast. And I've not read any Dickens, so I'm excited to try that out and start with a shorter one and one obviously I'm already familiar with. Eliza, do you want to say hi? And then the other individual buddy read is Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. And this is the second one in the duology after Strange the Dreamer. I read Strange the Dreamer last month as a group buddy read. And in that group buddy read, only one other person wanted to continue. So she and I are going to just read it together, just the 2 of us, since we're the only ones that want to continue. And I'm excited about this because I did really like the first one, but it ended kind of like needing a second book, so I want to find out what happens. So those are the main 4 books that I am planning on reading and finishing in December. And then my other plan is that I have some books like on my Goodreads currently reading list that I am partway through, and some of them I started a long time ago and haven't finished. Some I just started in the last couple months and got halfway through. So I want to like either finish those. I have 5, and some of them I'm like 60% of the way through, some I'm only like 25% of the way through. But for these 5 books, I either want to finish them or DNF them, because I just don't want to start 2019 with a bunch of books that I am halfway through that I must not really be interested in because I'm only halfway through and have put them down. So the first one is the one I've been reading the longest, and that is The Invisible Man by H.G. Wells. And I've been reading this for so long, and I really was going to DNF it, but then it's so short, I feel like I should just try to finish it. So if it doesn't get done in December, I am going to officially DNF it. And this is about a man, it's like a sci-fi about a man who can be invisible in his interactions with the town. And then the next one, I'm not going to DNF this one, I'm going to totally finish it, is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I'm doing a reread, and I had started it last month and just kind of like put it to the side because I had ones that I wanted to finish first since it's just a reread. But since it's Christmassy time, I like to read Harry Potter around Christmas, so I will definitely finish that one because that could even be done in a day. The other one is one I've been showing on here a lot because I keep not finishing it, and that's A Long Way Home by Saroo, Brierley. And this is a nonfiction book about a man who was born in India but gets separated from his family and is adopted by a Tasmanian family, and in his 30s goes back to find his birth family. So I either need to finish that or just give up because I've been trying to read it since the summer. And then I have one more that, before I forget, which is an audiobook, so I don't have the physical book, which is How to Love by Cotugno. And I read this because Kayla from Books with Lala had it as one of her top books, and so I had started it during Lalathon. And I'm just finding it kind of boring. I'm halfway through, so I feel like I should continue. But I might give up because I'm really not that interested. It's just a YA romance book, and it just has not been that exciting. And then the last one is I Let You Go by Clare Mackintosh. And this is a thriller, and once again, I have just not been too interested in it. I want to finish it though, because I'm definitely like, I think I'm 60 to 70% of the way through, and I should just finish it because I do want to kind of know what the conclusion is, but it just isn't gripping me like a thriller should, because a thriller should not take you a month to read. I started this in October, and that's just kind of ridiculous. So I just want to finish it or say I'm giving up on it. So those are my reading plans. So 4 main books that I'm starting and finishing. I already have them in a schedule of the by reads. Those are definitely getting done. And then the other ones, either I finish them or I give them up so that I can start 2019 with a fresh slate. And that's it for now. I hope you guys are having a good end of the month. Bye.